Welcome back to Sea Stories with Mr. Durite with your host, Mr. Durite, and my co-host,
So Wong.
You may be wondering why I look like this. I look like this because, God dog, I ain't got no space. I swear, this is the biggest little woman you ever seen in your life.
You're talking
and I can't move her. I mean, she's like a solid rock. Look at me, she's pushing her off the screen.
I'm just big boned.
Big bone.
And
That's what they call
boned.
it. Heavy bone, too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So anyway, today's show,
Yes.
trouble. That's right, because I got so much trouble that I will sell you some if you want it. If you ain't got no trouble in your life, come see me, Mr. Durite. I will hook you up. You want some trouble? I give you trouble. $9.95. I'll have it shipped to you free.
That would be $995,000. Just to clarify.
Well,
I don't
actually,
want people thinking it's pesos.
as long as you got $1,100 in your pocket, you're good to go.
Well, all right. Show me the money, and I'll show you the. I'm just kidding.
Anyway, we gonna get to our show and our special guest. I don't want you to forget this because I ain't told you yet. Yeah. We have a special guest. We got a Marine in the house, and you gotta be careful because he'll cut you if you're not careful. And it ain't because he black. We got Evan Sinkfield. I call him Stankfield. That ain't even his name, man. That's a damn shame.
That's his name, Stankfield?
We call him Stank. That's his nickname. He's the Stank.
I love it.
And you know, sometimes, I'm not professional sometimes, and I call people some stuff. And sometimes I may call him by the name. We call him on the side and everything. His name is actually Evan Sinkfield. But we call him Stank, and he's earned that name.
Oh.
And you may hear about it. And you also might not know that this is So Wong's #1 fan.
Who? I got 2 of them, right? I got more than one, I'm sure. I'm sure, right? I've got more than one.
Well, the tip jar is still empty, so I don't know about that. The jury's still out on that.
That's because you emptied the tip jar. I saw you.
Yeah.
Shady.
Dude, if I emptied that tip jar, she would be on the show by herself because I'll be somewhere spending that money. I'd be making it rain.
Make it right.
So anyway, we got Stank here. I was about to say former Marine. About to get my ass whipped because I'm being in trouble. Marine, and we're going to be talking to him, asking him the hard-hitting questions, and I'm going to be running out of space again. Yes. And so if y'all want to, just hang around and everything, and we'll be back right after these messages. Oh, God dog it.
This is Sea Stories with your host, Mr. Durite, and the lovely So Wong. If you're a vet, about to be a vet, or thinking of becoming a vet, this is the show for you. So be on hot standby for laughs, tears, and the nuttiest duo since Laverne and Shirley. Laverne and Shirley. Guys, you're telling your age right now. Mr. Durite, So Wong, let's start the show.
Down! Get everybody! Get down on the ground! Hey! Sir, I think there's something wrong with this one.
Clear?
Clear, sir. Jesus fucking Christ! Agent Pierce?
That's me.
Mrs. McCallum is ready to see you now.
Lovely.
I should warn you, she's a little shaken up. She's been through a lot.
Can't she talk?
Well, yes, she can, but it's...
What's the problem?
Very well. Right this way. Agent Pierce?
That's me.
Mrs. McCallum is ready to see you now.
Lovely.
I should warn you, she's a little shaken up. She's been through a lot.
Can she talk?
Well, yes, she can, but...
Then what's the problem?
Very well. Right this way.
Never mind, we'll talk about it.
What do I look at?
Hey, we back, and you look at the damn camera. Welcome back to See Stories with Mr. Durite, with your host, Mr. Durite. I got my energy back, and I got somebody sitting between me and So Wong, so I ain't get pushed off the damn screen. And that's So Wong over there. And this is the Stank, Evan Sinkfield. Say hi.
Hi.
What?
Light shining.
Hi. Hey, you see, I like this dude. And this is So Wong's favorite #1 fan, and we're gonna reiterate that so much to where he can't stop smiling and she can't stop smiling. And we was gonna put up some pictures and get him in trouble with his wife, but you know, we said we gotta stop at a certain point. You know, we just can't ruin families.
We can.
Oh
What we
Lord.
gonna
Okay,
say?
let's go into the first question. So which branch, if my audience didn't know, did you serve in, and how long did you serve?
I was in the Marine Corps for 6 years.
I know you're gonna say more than that.
And I was also in the Air National Guard for 7.
Air National Guard.
Yes.
Can I ask what that is?
It's
Air
kind of like the Air Force Reserves.
Okay.
You do the 2 days a month, and then you do 2 weeks during the summer. And that's pretty much it.
Wow.
Oh,
Air
oh.
National Guard for 7 years and Marine Corps for 6.
Yes.
I'm scared. Can you giving us them dry answers? And
You know what?
he acting all.
You didn't ask me what I did.
No, hold on. He out there. Yeah, I was in for 6 years. You see this dude at work? You see this dude out
He don't want to
in
get
town?
the knife hand from you.
Oh, I'm giving the knife hand. Yeah, right.
You giving him the knife hand. I give him the nice hand. See
The
how
knife
that
hand
works?
got retired.
We'll see about that.
Look, he's holding it down. He's like, it got retired. He's really trying hard not to have that hand
He
go
wants
up.
to do this so fucking bad too, boy. Anyway, I asked my question, so if there was somebody here that can ask the next question, boy, that would be awesome. I wonder who we could get.
Who that could be. What commands did you serve under?
I served under the, the 42nd Marine Aircraft Group, which was a reserve detachment, but I was active duty within the reserve component, and that was in Georgia. That was actually in Marietta, Georgia, a suburb of Atlanta. And then I went to New York, and I was in the 49th Marine Aircraft Group, and that was in Newburgh, New York, about an hour and a half north of New York City.
Oh, wow. I haven't heard of that. So those were the 2 commands that you served
In the Marine Corps.
in the Marine Corps. Oh, and then
Yes.
are there like commands that you served that in the Air National Guard?
Yes, there were 2 other ones.
Air
I
National
was
Guard.
in the 213th Engineering and Installation Squadron.
Ooh,
We're
that
electronics
sounds
squadron.
technical.
And
Uh,
installation.
Yeah, we did network
Installation.
network infrastructure is what we did.
Oh, you didn't work with the fiberglass and the
Oh, I
Pink
did.
Panther stuff.
The Pink Panther stuff. I actually understand what you mean by that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Isn't
right.
that like the Pepto-Bismol that you drink for? I
You're
know,
joking,
it's
right?
Insulation. Yes, I know insulation. Pink Panther. Yes. It was a show back in what, the 60s or 70s?
So.
Yes. That's my
Is
first
that
name.
all-
Don't wear it out. What?
Is that all the commands, all the cool stuff you
And in the
you said?
202nd Engineering
Okay.
and Installation
Ooh.
Squadron, that was in Georgia.
In Georgia. Well,
Yeah.
also just mainly Georgia and New York.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So he, out of all the guests we've had so far, he's been local, like in this country, because most of them are like overseas, right?
Yeah, don't rub that in.
Oh,
Hey.
oops. Oh, that's a
But
bad. That's
he's
a
been an Interstate 10 Marine, and
Interstate 10 Marine.
well, think about it. What did you say?
That's where most of my training was.
Yeah, he was on Interstate 10.
All the schools happened to be off of
Oh,
Interstate 10,
wow.
Pensacola, Jacksonville, Florida, and Biloxi, Mississippi.
Oh.
So when he's not doing his interview, I'm gonna do his interview.
Do you want me to give him the knife hand? 'Cause I'll give him the knife.
Okay. Well, maybe we should put her in the middle, then we could have had an Oreo interview. Anyway,
What I do?
I asked the last question, so man, you know, it'd be cool if we had somebody ask the next question.
No, you didn't ask.
Yes, I did. Because I said, what commands did you serve under? Or was that with you?
See, I told you he's getting old.
Okay, maybe I am getting old.
Remember.
So I gotta get on my own self. Why did you do that? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it. All right, don't do it again. Okay. So what was the coolest thing that you experienced while you served, either in the Marines, which would probably be the coolest thing, or the Air National Guard?
Since you didn't ask me what I did, just where I was.
Oh.
So I was actually.
Well, see, you know what? Hold on. Why I gotta ask him what he
He
did?
doesn't get the knife hand right
Well,
now.
I'm just saying.
This is
So-
in his interview.
me be
You
a
can tell us
Marine.
any.
Let
You
me
can
be
tell
a
us
Marine.
anything you want to tell us.
Children.
Do you understand Marine? I can't believe that. I gotta ask you. What I want you to do?
So-
Motherfucker, you got a goddamn mouth. Okay, you sorry. You cool? Yeah, I'm good.
Randall,
Okay.
did you put the
Alright.
soapbox thing on there?
You should
That
have.
was that. Oh my gosh, that was soapbox right there.
Anyway,
I think we're
raise the
changing your name to
temperature.
I
Mr.
know.
Soapbox.
Well, that's the lights in here too, and
So-
all these black people. Come on.
But
Hot as.
but yeah. So I was a flight line mechanic.
Okay.
So fixed aircraft and the equipment, out before they went onto the runway and took off. But I guess the coolest thing was actually having the plane start up, and seeing them get loaded with all the weapons and everything, and watching them take off, go, run their missions, be it training or whatever, and then come back and see that everything was empty, and just knowing that, you had them fully loaded and they went and something got completely obliterated in the process, and them coming back and.
That was cool, knowing
Yeah.
that something got completely obliterated.
So I see you looking at me, but I'm thinking about this like. You put this work in to load those planes and everything. They go out with the ordnance and they come back empty. It's like everything that you did was for a purpose, and they executed the plan with the shit that you put on the plane.
Yes.
And that's the coolest thing you saw. I mean,
he's not
that's
biased.
cool.
These aren't
I
leading,
understand.
These aren't leading
That's
questions,
see,
are they?
warm and fuzzy feelings. I got you. That was the coolest thing you saw.
We talked about this, Kevin.
I know.
did.
And you had plenty of time to prepare.
Oh, I did.
Okay, so
And I answered
you
this
got it.
question already.
That's the answer.
That's my.
That's
I'm
your final
sticking-
answer.
I'm sticking
Is that
to
your
it.
final answer?
Survey
I'm sticking
says
to it.
we moving on.
I'm
Then.
sticking to it. Now I'm gonna do this.
I'll be able to. I'll
I'ma
be
do
able
this.
to listen. There you go. I think that looks much more or less. I like that.
Yeah, because he ready to choke me out. That's what he doing. He
You
contemplating.
ready to
I'll be
take
close
that?
to him. So,
I told you I was gonna be in
What-
trouble.
Tell us about one of your proudest moments.
proudest moments.
Besides being on the show next to me.
I did a lot of details, color guards, parades, and we also did a lot of funerals, right? And
Is this for military people only, right?
yes,
Okay.
yes,
Okay.
and it was very, I don't want to say nice, but it was very humbling, and I guess, humbling to be able to provide that service, for that fallen member, be it an older retired member or, someone who may have been recently killed in action and just came home, but to be able to give that service member a proper burial and to see the appreciation, to receive that from the family,
Wow.
I'm pretty proud of
About
that.
how many of those did you do?
Over
A
100.
lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Oh gosh.
So.
And were the majority of them like just from old age, like they're just elderly, or
It was about
like combat?
50-50. It wasn't uncommon to have somebody get buried that was younger than you were.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. So, but
That
that's
must
part
have
of the
been
business.
tough. That is hard. Mm.
Okay, so is it my turn? Yeah, it's my turn. So, what drove you in your military career?
When you work so hard and then, you do things like that, there's a lot of stress relief involved. And we partied a lot, right? When we had the time, and probably just trying to stay out of trouble. To be quite honest.
That's what drove you for it in your military
Well,
career?
not really because I'm not there anymore. I didn't retire. There were things that I wanted to do outside of that, and I recognized that early on. But I was going to fulfill my obligation. I met all the standards, you know what I mean. But when my time was up, I felt like this is good, and I'm gonna pursue other things. But pretty much just trying to stay, keep my head down and keep my nose clean. But checking
What
off all the
motivated
boxes.
you to do that, though? What motivated you to go?
Not wanting. That's a great question. Not wanting to.
See, he likes the way I ask.
Not wanting to disrespect the uniform with any sort of conduct.
Wow. So you partied hard, but yet at the same time, you had a lot of respect for the uniform.
Yes.
So how did that jive? Because while you were partying, obviously you couldn't be in uniform, right? Is that the thing? Like,
But people knew who you were. They still know who you are, especially in the small towns like that.
Wow. And so
You
you're
know
like,
about
I
that.
can't disgrace this uniform.
Right.
Can they know? They tell by the way you walk, talk, and everything else where you belong. So it's like, oh, you cutting up. Let's find out who your commander is.
Oh.
Yeah.
So do you think you got a chance to party a lot then?
I did my share.
Oh, he's like, oh yeah, I found a way.
I did my
I
share.
party. Don't feel bad for me. You mentioned something earlier that was a perfect tie-in to the next question. As you said, you realize there's some things that you wanted to do. Or do you have any regrets? What's a regret that you have?
You train for war, right? And not being given the opportunity to actually go.
So you regretted that there actually wasn't a war for you to go?
Oh, there was one. And I was here the entire time. When I say here, I mean in the U.S.
Gotcha.
Right.
So your regret is that you didn't get to go abroad or help fight?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay. So, I understand what you're saying. You train for it. You're Marine. Simplify, gung ho, get out there, show the enemy hell. I understand that. However, Colin, is that really a regret? I mean, you just talked about burying people younger than you that had the opportunity to go over there and serve and use their training. I mean, you look at yourself now in your life right now, is that really a regret though? I mean, I
never know how it would have worked out.
True.
You know what I mean? So I'll stick by that. I'm happy with where I am.
Okay.
But no, I'll stick with that. I'm with that.
Okay. I mean, it's all fair. I mean, I'm not mad at your answer. I want to understand.
Right.
I mean, since she asked all the great questions. Wait a minute.
It's not what they were. It's how
I
you
asked all
asked
the great
them.
questions and everything. So you did my stuff.
Now, my hair is not that nappy. You could at least done that right. Oh, that was just pitiful. Pitiful. You want to ask the last question, or shall I take it away and make it a good question?
Since everybody like your questions.
That's
you ask the
right.
question. Fine.
That's right. Do you have any advice for future military personnel?
I have advice for people that are wanting to maybe join the military as
Okay.
opposed to that.
Okay.
Find someone that you trust that is a veteran or is currently serving. Most everyone has someone in their family or a friend, someone they can refer to, and take that person with you when you go to the recruiting station.
Oh,
Because
wow.
they know the
That's
right
a
questions.
really good idea.
Because I've heard some horror stories. I think we all have. People
Like what? How would
people
that-
getting railroaded, and going in one direction when they really had more options than what they were told.
That is an excellent idea. Because
Yeah.
you did that with your son.
That's why I did it, because I went by myself. I ain't know shit.
Right.
And so I went with him, and he was like, I'm like, you got some questions you ask him? No. Like, okay, cool. I got some questions.
Right,
And
right. Because you know.
Because
Yeah.
you don't know what you don't know.
That's right.
And because then you'll get an 85 on the ASVAB, and next thing you know, you're washing dishes. Because you didn't ask no damn questions. Like, you could have did anything you wanted to do.
Wow.
So, yeah, I had to do it. Plus, I wanted support. So, and this ain't about me. But that was good advice. Any more advice?
that's
You got
really
anything else?
good.
Any safe rounds or alibis?
Is there anything that if you could do over again with your military service, what's one thing that you would do differently?
Nothing. I think I like the jobs that I chose because they gave me the career that I have. The training that I received, the
Yeah.
education that I received, put me in place to be able to provide a better than just okay life for myself.
Wow,
So, I'm happy with the MOSs or the occupational specialties that I chose to do.
And what were they again?
I was a 6073.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
This is the number.
Aviation support equipment electrician, refrigeration repair technician.
What? Hello? You done lost me at
Hello.
64 something.
Right.
Commodore 64, you lost me.
Right.
One more time. Give it to him one more
That's
time.
probably like one of the longest job titles I've ever heard.
Give it to him one more time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aviation support equipment,
Aviation support
electrician, refrigeration repair.
That don't seem too bad. It don't sound too
I
bad.
can't even repeat it. That's long. And when people ask you like, but maybe it doesn't get asked a lot. I mean, did you find yourself like repeating that exactly like that? Do you have to like, like report for duty and say, oh, your name and then your.
No, everybody knows. You just say the number if they don't know, and then
I remember that.
Yeah,
You said it was just a number.
people
Do
know.
people know it by the number?
They do.
Could be like lots of numbers.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Be surprised.
And you liked the work.
Loved
Like,
it. Loved it.
And is it what you're doing now?
No, but that same set of skills that I learned doing that job, I use every day with my present job.
Wow.
So
That's cool.
at our present job.
Yeah, that we don't mention.
That
So
is pretty awesome.
okay, so since you asking questions off the cuff, I think I'll jump back in the ring and ask this question. So,
Yes.
Stank,
Who was that?
how does it feel
Yes.
to be on set with
With?
the famous, the brilliant,
Yes.
the talented
Yes.
Mr. Durite?
Wow. Wow. That was a letdown. What? I think I didn't hear you.
Your
very
head
well.
was-
I know. No. Seriously, I'm deaf in my right ear. Could you repeat that? 'Cause
She's only
I
deaf in her
know-
right ear when I'm not saying
I
nothing
know. I
in
didn't
her
hear that
favor.
question.
It was like I had a pump. Her head was just like,
The best.
what? Yeah, so how does it feel to be over here with So Wong? Because she's just so excited that you are #1 fan and everything. And
This is
all
I
that.
have
cool.
a fan.
This is cool, man. You know, I saw it. Believe it or not,
Mhm.
I did see the show
Yeah.
before you had a co-host.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I don't know. Look, just so y'all know, if y'all go back to a Durite Diddy about
Yes.
why you don't watch my videos, guess who I'm talking about? Anyway, continue on, sir.
Joseph?
But I'm glad that you found a co-host that you get along with so well because you got the natural
What?
thing
We
going
don't-
on. This
we
is
don't get
good.
along. No, we don't get along.
Yeah, it's like you've known
That's
each other
just
for years.
show.
It's pretty
Sure.
good.
Yeah, that's,
I aim to be the best, like, little sister that Mr. Durite never had, but always wished he had. You know, just from a different mother, maybe.
way different mother. And she just know that she would be the older sister too.
I know, right?
You want to be a sister, then damn it, you gonna be a damn sister.
Would you please give the knife hand one last time?
He never gave
I
it
think
any time.
I think it would be.
He
I
did
think
not
it
put
would
up
be
the knife
so
hand one time.
appropriate. I think
See, I got
Mr.
the knife
Durite-
hand behind you.
They can't see it, so it don't exist.
He sure does.
Because the left hand does not. It's like you don't shake hands with your left hand.
No, so you
know
only
that.
knife hand with your
You
right?
only knife with
Well, it
your
don't
right.
make sense because that's your powerful hand.
Even left-handers shake hands with their right hand because you don't shake hands with your left hand.
Yeah, somebody was
Oh,
saying that. There
yeah.
was something
Wow,
like
I
it was a sign of disrespect.
It is.
To shake with your left hand, even if you're a lefty?
It's rude.
Oh, I didn't know that.
We
The
get
things that-
we get nods from the audience too.
Sure, you learn everything from here at C-Stories with Mr. Durite.
Okay, so
Yeah.
shaking the hand, that's a good thing, but also when you're upset, that's a bad thing, it's also the right hand.
So,
And it's also like, talk to the hand, it's always your right hand, isn't it?
so if somebody's really screwing up and you knife hand them with the left hand, which is the wrong hand, but they wrong, wouldn't that make the wrong hand right?
Scratches her head, thinks about it. All I
Whatever.
heard was
Y'all can sit up
wrong.
here and
All I heard
perpetrate the
was
fraud
wrong.
if y'all want to, but y'all know y'all like that. So anyway, y'all ain't gotta like it. Y'all can go on So Wong show. It'll be aired never at a station near you.
That
Shit.
is so
Goddamn. You sit up here
wrong.
try to
That is so
front me on my own show.
So wrong. Hello, we're the co-hosts. Remember Laverne and Shirley? Hello, you the Shirley. I'm the Laverne. Come on
do
now.
you remember that show?
Yes, I remember that show.
Because she's the older sister, that's why. So, after this.
No, because Big Brother would always make me watch it.
Yeah, because I
I
really
see
want
what
to
you
see
did
some
there.
bottle workers in Milwaukee. That's boy, I can't wait to see Laverne and Shirley. Woo, cheese.
We're gonna make it.
Anyway.
On your mark, get set, and go now. No, thank you.
You can keep singing. Oh, you gotta just keep singing. Come on.
No, I can't sing very.
Now you can't sing good, but you were just singing.
I'm notorious for misheard lyrics.
Like what?
Okay,
Sing
so for example,
Uh-huh.
The Rolling Stones song, what is it? Oh shoot, Beast of Burden. I'll never be your beast of burden. All this time, for the longest time, you know what I was singing?
No.
I'll never be your pizza burning.
Wait a minute. Time
That's
out.
what I heard.
Time
I
out.
know it didn't make
Time
sense,
out.
but I swear
Time out.
that's what I heard.
Because you know where I'm finna go. Why the hell do you think the Rolling Stones was singing about pizza burning?
I don't know. You know how these rock stars be? They can sing songs that don't make any sense. So I'm just
When the
thinking,
last
I don't know
time?
why.
Hold on, time out. Time the fuck out.
Oh, go ahead.
Time
Randall.
out. Go ahead, put the soapbox up, Randall. Put it up. Put it up.
Randall,
We getting ready.
yes.
When the last time you heard any rock group singing about motherfucking pizza? When the last time you heard the rock group singing about motherfucking tacos?
Well, I know of a band named Taco.
When was the last time you seen a band play
About food?
anything about food?
Bye bye, Miss American Pie. See?
They not talking about a pie.
Well, a pie is a food item, so there.
So you saying that Rolling Stone was referring to burning pizza because they was referring to a lady with acne?
I thought it was like an analogy of something. You know how they be doing it, right? Where it's not like they don't talk about it straight on. That have metaphors and
Excuse me,
shit like
bro.
that.
Scoot over for me.
I'll never be your pizza burning.
So this don't even make no damn sense. What else? Give us another song where you thought they were talking about food.
Okay,
please.
so it wasn't
Hey, how you
me.
doing?
Oh, food?
Good.
I don't know, but misheard lyrics. I know you've had some misheard lyrics.
No.
You knew the lyrics to every song. You got it right.
Except for one.
Did you have it?
Except for one.
Oh,
Except for one.
so now all of a sudden,
And-
okay, except for one.
So we was talking about this the other day, and it was the lyrics to Good
what?
Times.
Good times, yes. Oh, y'all misheard. Huh?
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
I want to hear it. What's your
but
version
it's like-
and what's his version?
Now check this out.
Look at her.
So the reason, not the reason, but I didn't misunderstand it and make up some crazy shit. I just didn't know what the hell they were saying.
Okay.
You know, and he clarified it for me.
So
and
what
it's
was
all
you
good.
singing? So how were you singing it?
Because it sounded like,
what happened
hey,
was,
in the hood. I'm like, what the fuck are they saying? You know what I'm talking about? I go, good times,
Temporary layoff.
layoff, good times,
Easy credit ripoff.
good times,
Scratching and surviving.
good times.
Hanging in the child line.
See, I didn't know that.
Hey,
Ain't we lucky we got 'em.
Ain't we lucky we got him? Ain't we lucky we got him? Dum, 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 dum.
Good times.
Yeah, see, but I didn't make up some shit. 'Cause what if I would have said, hanging in the something? I don't even know what the hell I can say. Hanging in the pizza
Was he
line.
not just making up some stuff earlier singing that
no,
song?
I just made noises. I just made noises. I just
I don't think
said,
No,
that's it.
No. I'm
That-
talking
you
about
don't know what the hell
the
I'm saying.
camera didn't
You know what?
see. What was that song? It was a
song?
Michael Jackson song, was it not?
Oh, yeah, because I'm playing around with you.
now
But you know
it's,
what? If it
now
ain't
you
on
know
camera,
that.
it ain't documented, so it didn't happen. So that's it. Prove it. Prove it.
Wrong. That
I'm innocent
was
until
so
proven
wrong.
guilty.
That was so wrong.
Anyway, but we supposed to be interviewing this guy, and we done turned this into, like, I can't hear lyrics.
I bet you can sing. Do you have a favorite song?
Oh, she putting them on the front street.
Do you have a favorite song? Do you have a favorite song?
I like a lot of songs.
Yes.
I got a lot. I got a lot of
what's
songs
one
that I
song
like.
that when you hear it just makes you feel so good, and you gotta crank up that radio and you're singing along, and you don't care if you off key or you don't know the words, you just gonna belt it out, and people in the car next to you looking over like, damn, he having a good old time singing to himself.
She from Houston too. You can't
Talk about. Oh
She got that
yeah,
southern
Luther
twang, right?
Vandross ain't got nothing on me. Okay, what song?
When I first heard her on the phone, I thought I was talking to a black woman.
Take note.
Say that again.
When the first time I talked to her on the phone, I thought I was talking to a black woman.
I get that a lot. I do.
And then I seen her, I'm like, damn, what you do with so? Well,
You
I
need
ain't say
to
a real name.
You're like, you need to get darker. That's
I
what
ain't
you
say that. Who? You need to get darker.
So what is that song?
You want opportunities or not?
What's a song? It doesn't have to be one song, but just
There's
a song
so
that when you
many.
hear, okay,
There's so
like what
many.
was the most recent one? What do you like, rock? We can try to
I'm
guess. We can
not-
play
I'm
the
not
guess
a
the
rock
song.
Man,
person.
man,
Oh, no,
should I
the
just
rock
leave so
person.
y'all can just have the room to yourselves? Cause y'all just, cause she
Well,
is leaning on
finally,
me.
you
So,
getting the hint. Jeez. Okay, so anyway,
Maybe some R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly.
Oh. But
And
what's the song? Do I know any? I know one, but I don't really know. I don't know him well enough to sing.
I believe I can fly.
Oh.
bullshit.
Why is that bullshit? That he don't look
I
like he
believe I
was.
can fly. R. Kelly, out of all his songs, you know what song he want to do. You know what song he want to do. He want to do 12 plays, give a little 12
I ain't about to
plays.
sing nothing.
He went with the safest. He
Yeah.
went with one that was
I
good for
believe-
TV.
yeah.
I believe.
Space Jam
I
and
can
shit.
fly. Go ahead, Mr. I believe I can sing. Let's hear you sing it. Come on now.
Somebody told you wrong.
Come on now.
Somebody told you wrong.
Oh, that was good. That was good.
Which
I
one?
heard.
Huh?
What'd you say?
He
I
said,
said someone told her wrong.
Oh.
see,
Look at y'all.
even he's funnier than
Oh, my
Mr.
gosh.
Durite.
Maybe I
Even
should just transfer the show
he
to
is
you.
funnier. Hello, right?
Yeah.
So y'all ready to wrap this up?
No, we're having so much fun. Plus,
You just-
I want to hear this Marine sing.
Not today. Not today. Who
Like
told you
my
about this song?
heart. Everybody can sing. Look, when that song comes on, as much as you, everybody can sing when they hear the song that they love. That's how I look at it.
I sing in the shower.
There you go.
I sing in the shower.
In the shower, yep.
Okay.
In the shower.
That's a different episode.
See,
Kev.
and you talking about showers and R. Kelly. We gonna have this a whole other episode.
Nice. Nice way to wrap that
Yeah.
around. Yeah.
Okay, let's get out of here before.
Good segue.
Yeah. Let's wrap this up because it's just gone too long. It's been 33 minutes of craziness. So, Roundup, hook us up with that next promo, baby.
I'm Dan, and this is one of my dandies. So this story really doesn't have anything to do with the military at all. It's just something that kind of bothers me. I like to go to the gym and work out periodically, and I've always wondered why people in the locker room like to stay naked for extended periods of time in the men's locker room at the gym. So here's a little story to illustrate my point. The other day, I was at the gym working out. I finished my workout and went back to the locker room, and there was a gentleman sitting naked on the bench in front of the lockers where my things were. I politely walked over, unlocked my locker, and took my things out, set them on the bench, and started to get dressed. Right about that time, this guy decides he wants to start clipping his toenails, but he didn't put any clothes on. And he clipped his toenails like this. Who does this? So I was kind of disgusted. So I said, come on, man. And I slid all my stuff down the bench further away from him. His response was, he looked at me and he said, what's your problem? I said the only thing I could think to say at the time. I said, my problem is I can see your asshole. You need to put some clothes on. Moral of the story, don't be the naked guy in the locker room. It's ridiculous. I'm Dan, and this is one of my dandies.
Do you ever wonder when Spider-Man goes to the bathroom if the toilet paper sticks to his fingers?
Do you ever wonder why Superman wears his underwear outside of his pants?
My name is Imran.
My name is Anthony,
He's the Jock.
and he's the nerd.
And we're your hosts for the Jock and Nerd podcast, where we sometimes try to attempt to answer these questions.
This is a full spoiler podcast, and we swear a lot.
Check it out for awesome geek news, interviews, and comic book reviews. Visit jockandnerd.com. We are your superhero TV, movies, and comic book culture curators.
Boom.
jockandnerd.com. Jock and Nerd.
Man, I tell you what, this has been an exhausting episode, but it was really fun. I enjoyed myself. Did you enjoy yourself, Mom?
Of course, I always do.
Did you enjoy yourself extra? I think you had a bigger smile on your face. Your cheeks should be all burning and stuff. I think you had a pretty good time.
I did.
With your number one fan.
We had a great time with my number one fan.
And maybe next time we'll have your number 2 fan on. You do have a number 2 fan.
I have a second fan.
And they're all black too. I don't get it. It's
That's
like
right, because they know what's up. Hey, holla at your girl. Yeah.
So anyway, thanks for checking us out on C Stories, Mr. Durite, with your host, Mr. Durite, and the
So Wong.
Yeah, man. And until next time, peace.